Hello my people, welcome back to ERD Stitches YouTube channel. So without taking your time, I would like to tell you that this is what we are going to make today. This wallet, it has many compartments inside, very beautiful wallet. So I'm going to put you through on how to achieve it. Look at the inside. It has many inner pockets. It has card pocket. It has a safety pocket. It has other pockets also. So I'm going to put you through on the cutting and also sewing of this wallet. Let's get started. So these are the materials I'm going to use for this tutorial. I'm using my cardboard and also cardboard paper. I have here my leather, I have here my lining, I have my zip clothes. This is the zip cloth I'm going to use, but if you have iron zip, it's also fine. I also have my zip teeth or zip head. I will also use gum for this tutorial. So now let's get started with the measurements. So I'm going to keep this aside. First, we are going to work with these two. So here I have with me here 6.5, 8.5. All my measurements are in inches. You can see it, 8.5 inches by 6 inches. By 6 inches. Then from here to here I took 1 inch, which is 7 inches. As in the base is 1 inch. Then I took another 6 inches. That makes it 13 inches. You can see it, 13 inches. So the base, you can see it, 1 inch. I marked it. So what I'm going to do next is I will use this to cut out my cardboard paper, which I have already done. But when I place this my cardboard paper to this my cardboard, you will see that it's not equal. You will see that my cardboard is wider than my cardboard, both in the width, on the width and on the length. What I did is I removed 1.01 inch here and also 0.01 inch here, 0.01 inch here, 0.01 inch here. So that's what I did. So now I'm going to use this to cut out my leather. I'm just going to place it on my leather this way, and I will leave 1 inch around my cardboard for folding in allowance. Then I will place my cardboard on my lining. I'm using this doll face as my lining, so I'll first keep it on my lining. I will also leave 1 inch around it for my folding in allowance. But before I cut it out, I have to shape the 4 edges. So I'm using this object to shape it. So what I'm going to do is that I'll put it on it this way and shape. I also put it this way. So I will cut out these 2 sides. I will fold it over, use it to shape these 2 sides. So that's what I'm going to do on this one also. I'll put it this way and shape. And also this way, I'll put it here. So I will cut out these 2 sides and fold it over and use it to shape these 2 sides. So you can see I'm done shaping it. So this my cardboard, I'm going to use my blade to cut through this my baseline. Please don't cut it deep, just shallow cut. Don't cut it so deep. This is to enable me fold the base. So I'll cut through this place also on the base line. So this will enable me fold it through this way and this way. So this is our wallet shape now. So now that I'm done doing this, I'm going to now put it on my leather and cut it out. I forgot to tell you that I'm using the grammage of the carry board I'm using is 1.25 mm. That is the carry board I'm using. It's not too thick like that. So I have cut out my leather. This is a GG leather. So I'm going to use this pussy belt on it. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to get the middle of this my leather. I'm going to get the middle. So on this middle now, I will centralize this my belt on it, and sew. I will sew it down this way and also this way. So this is what I have after sewing my belt. So now I'm going to gum my carry board to it. So I will apply gum on here and also here and gum it together. Okay, I've gummed my carry board on my leather. This is what I have now. So I'm going to fold the edges. Look at the way I shape the edges. So take note of that. So I will also apply gum on my carry board here. So you can see I've applied gum around. I will allow it to dry for like 2 minutes before I will now fold it in. So this is what I have now after gumming it. So you use your hammer and hit it down very well. So this is our work now. So you see how neat it is. You see it. You see the edges, how neatly it is. So now we are going to keep this aside. Okay, for the lining that I will use for the inside pocket, I have with me here 5x9, two pieces. One will be, why I have two pieces is one will be on this side, another one will be on this side. So when I will fix it, I will explain to you. Then this is the 5x9. I've already folded the upper part. Then I have with me again 4x9. Remember that this our work from here to here is 6 inches. So that's why I have 5 inches. So I've removed 1 inch from the length of this of the purse. From here to here is 6 inches, and here I have 5 inches. And from here to here is 8.5. I have 9. In fact, I cut 10. I have 10 inches here. So the remaining one, I'm going to fold it inside the lining this way so that it will balance, relax very well. So I have with me 5x10, one piece, that is this one. Then 4x10, will be like this on the 5x10. You can see it. I folded all the edges. So the third one now is 3x10. So this is the 3x10. I'll come down as in 1-inch gap, 1-inch gap. So what I'm going to do now, go to my sewing machine, get the middle of this thing and sew it together down at the middle, straight down this way. That's what I'm going to do to this. Then for the safety middle pocket, the safety middle pocket that will be on the back, I'm using this. What I have here is 10x6. So this 10x6, I'm going to fold it into two this way. So when I fold it this way, I will have 5x6. So when I fold it in this foam, I'm going to insert it inside here so that my work will be stable. It will not be folding, it will be stable. The foam will give it stability. So remember, the foam, I reduced the half inch on the both sides and also at the tip here. So I will take it to my sewing machine now. I will sew it down round for this one. So this is another one for the safety pocket. This is 5x6. Remember, from here to here, here is 6, here is 5. So this is another 5x6 that will go with this. So let me first stitch this down and this, then I will come and explain to you what we are going, how the next step. So I'm done sewing it. You can see it. This is what I have now. You can see it. So I'm using this zip for the safety pocket. So I'm going to, this is the second 5x6, be 6x5. So I'm going to put my zip cloth on this like this and sew it round. After sewing it, I will flip it and top stitch it. It will be this way. Then I'll put the second one here. I will stitch it, then I will flip it over also and top stitch. So one will be this side, then one will be this side, this way. That's what I'm going to do now. So you can see I've sewn the zip. I've also fixed my zip head. So now I'm going to bring it together this way. I will stitch it this way, and this way. So this one, I'm going to fold it in this way for it to be equal with this. Then I will stitch it this way and this way. That's this way, and this way. So this is what I have now after joining the three together. This is to create space for our card. This is the card pocket. So I'm going to keep this aside. Okay, this is the side pocket. I'm done sewing it. This is the pocket now. So now I'm going to get the wings, the 4 wings of my safety pocket. I folded it up and down. The one I cut 4x5, 4 pieces. I folded it up and down. So I will get, this is the wrong side and this is the right side. So the right side will face my pocket this way. I'll put one here, put one at the back here, and stitch it. I'll turn to this side, put one here, also put one at the back and stitch. See the way they are facing. So by the time I'm done sewing it, I will bring it, we'll open it and check what we have. Okay, I'm done sewing the wing. This is the way it is now at the inner pocket. So this stitch line is hidden. You see the way it is. So I'm going to keep this aside. I'm going to work on my cardboard now. So I will bring this, I will centralize it. I'll get the middle of this. I'll match it with this middle. And I'll come down by 1 inch. I'll put it here, this way. And stitch it down. That's what I will do here. Then I will get this. I will also come down by 1 inch on this side. I will sew it down this way. That's what I'm going to do on this now. So after sewing it, this is what I have. This is our pocket. These are card pockets. You can use leather to do these things. I use lining to do. You mustn't necessarily use lining. If you turn this way, this is another pocket. Okay, now I'm going to sew my safety pocket. I'll just bring it here, leaving 1/2 inch allowance, leaving 1 inch allowance this way. I will sew it down. I will also bring this side, do the same thing on this side and sew it down. I'm going to sew only one side. So you can see I'm done sewing this. I've only sewed the 2 wings, it's remaining this. So now I will start sewing my zip clothes. So I will bring my zip clothes. Remember, this is the middle. I'm going to sew it. I'll push this down. Remember, I told you that you can gum it. You leave some allowance that will enter inside here. So I'm going to start my stitching from this line. So I'm going to watch the way I put my zip clothes. I hope you are seeing it. Watch it. Then I'll put it there, arrange it and sew it round till I get to this first line here, this point. I will also leave some allowance that will also enter inside here. If you're a beginner, I will advise you to fold this in with a gum. Gum it under with a gum this way and also this way. You also do same on this side. You gum it down and also gum here down. That will make the work easy for you. But for me, I can sew this way without gumming it. You can see I'm done sewing the zip clothes. See the way it is. You see it? You see it? So now I'm going to bring this my wing, put it together with this and sew. I will also bring this, put it together with this and sew. So I'm done sewing the wing. This is what I have now. This pocket, safety pocket, and this pocket and their card wallets pocket. So now I'm going to separate this zip clothes. So I will also start from the second line. I'm going to start from this second line. So I'm going to take note of that so that everything will be equal. So this is it. Now I'm going to put my zipper clothes starting from this second line, then I'll start this way and stitch it round the way I did on this one. I'm going to sew it round this way till I stop on this line here. Okay, this is what I have now after sewing my zip. So I'm going to fix my zip head now. So I will fold it in this way, gum it down, then I will open up here again and fix my zip head again from here. So I'm going to gum here down, then I'll fix my zip head again from here on this our base. That's where I'm going to gum it now. You can see I've gummed it down, so I'm going to fix my zip head again from here. So I fix it, you can see it. So I will also gum my zip clothes on the base here also. Yeah, I will gum it down this way. So this is it now. So now I'm going to keep this aside. I'm done with this now. So the next thing I'm going to do is to work on this. So I'm going to come in here by 3/4 inch and put eyelet for my bag handle. Okay guys, I've put my eyelet. I've also sewn my fixed my bag handle to it. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to, remember this is our base, I'm going to gum this cardboard to this, but I'll put it base to base. I'll make sure that the base are together this way. After applying my gum, I will open it. On this rough edge, I will use a bias belt to tape it. I will also use bias belt to tape here. Then I'll put it base to base this way, centralize it. When I gum it, I'll gum this towards this place. When I'm done gumming this, I will move this way. So that's what I'm going to do now. You can sew it if you want to. Just arrange it and sew it round. You can also sew it if you want to sew, but I'm going to gum it. You can sew it. Okay guys, this is what I have now. I actually sewed it round. So this is our wallet now. Look at how beautiful it is. If you have watched to this extent and you have not subscribed, please subscribe to support my channel. Look at how beautiful it is. Look at the inside, the card pocket. See the safety pocket. You see this wallet can contain many things. Thank you for watching till the end of this tutorial. See you in my next tutorial. God bless you all. I love you.